Hey, everybody, and welcome to Women of a Particular Age podcast, where we discuss women's views, life lessons, and a little bit of sugar honey iced tea. Now, before we get started, we have to let you know why we look like this, why I'm in a big rectangular box, and why Heather is in a squarish type of box. And it's a rectangular box, but her is elongated, and mine is vertical. The reason being is because Tara has been having technical difficulties. So, what we have had to do, being Gen Xer slash Gen Xer on the cusp of baby boomer, we had to make alterations. So that's what we did. Heather, my friend, how are you doing?
I'm doing great. I'm doing great. Thank you. I'm glad to be
Oh,
here having our
oh, man.
weekly podcast. How are you
Right.
doing?
Man, happy that we got this crap together. Okay.
Ooh,
Happy that we got this crap together because this was the
listen,
part.
I'm
Okay.
just glad that I can hear your true voice, my friend.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. Right.
Not that other stuff that I
Yeah.
had no idea what you were talking about.
Yeah. The crickly and the crackly. Okay.
Yes,
All
yes.
right. So listen, before we get started, if you guys can, please like, share, subscribe. JollyStudios at gmail.com, www at jollystudios.com, and at Heather Mola. Heather is doing her weight loss journey. You can follow her over there. And she also
Mhm.
has her personal business where she does paparazzi. So she would love to see you over there. And she has a lot of beautiful baubles that she is selling
Thank
every
you.
week. So
Yes.
please check it out, check it out, check it out.
Thank you for the shout out.
Okay. All right. So we're going to talk about our topic today, you guys.
Mhm.
And today's topic is
Yes.
these side hustles are best for Gen Xers. So
Ah,
let's see what we're going
right.
to talk about. So, folks, what we're going to be talking about is different ways that Gen Xers can save money and make money. Okay. All right.
Mhm.
So, and in saying that, one of the things that you can do is Gen Xers, call your car insurance company. Call them like twice a year. Call them and see if you can get the rates brought down. Because remember, your driving record is changing every 6 months. You know, with some people's insurance, they usually have you start your insurance all over again every 6 months to a year.
Mhm.
Hey,
Right.
call them on the carpet. Hey, I'm older. My
Yeah,
driving record is better. There's all kinds of
that's
discounts
right.
that you can take advantage of. Don't not
Mhm.
do that. Heather, have you done that? Have you ever done that?
I've done it in the past, a
Hmm.
long time ago.
Okay.
But since we were on this subject,
Right.
I'm going to be meeting. I'm going to be meeting with our car insurance guy because I
Right.
definitely want for him to, take another look at our rates and our,
Right.
because we don't drive like we used to. I work
Right.
from home and there's a
Right.
lot of changes and we're
Right.
seniors. Maybe we can get a
Right.
discount, make sure
That's
they're
right.
applying that. So
Right.
yeah, definitely going to do that and get some pricing on life insurance as well. I already have some, but I'm going to be
Right.
pricing around. I figured
Okay.
I do with my car insurance. Maybe I can get a break there since I already have
Right.
my car insurance there. So yeah,
Okay.
that's a good idea. What you mentioned,
Yeah.
twice a year
I think
checking
that
in.
all people should do that. They should make
Yeah,
sure that they check with their insurance
it's a
company
very good idea.
because you can always get your rates lower. Okay? All right,
Hmm.
so we're going to go on to the next. So the next is you can pay less by at hotel stays and at diners if
Yeah.
you have an AARP card or a AAA card. You guys, please don't sleep on this stuff. Okay, there's lots of
Hmm.
hotels, lots of eateries that do ask if you have these cards. If
Yes.
they don't ask you, ask if they have these discounts. Before you go to the eatery, go online. They do talk about these things. Heather, have you
Yes.
ever done that? Do you ever? I don't know if you have an
Oh,
AARP card or triple. Have you ever used it for anything of that nature?
well,
Maybe traveling or airfare or dining out.
hey, I've had a AAA card since I was a teenager. Okay,
Okay.
so for traveling,
Mm-hmm.
especially like for hotels,
Yeah,
awesome. Get really nice price breaks.
that's right.
Also,
Yeah.
also for going out to eat, for example, Denny's,
Right.
will give you like a
Right.
10%. And like you said, you know what? AAA does have these little cards. It's like a
Right.
little folding card that you could stick in your wallet or your purse.
Right.
It's very small. Even for men, you can put in your wallet. It
That's
has
right.
outlined most the places I take a discount, but there's
Right.
nothing wrong at the time that you're gonna go pay and say, "Hey, do you give a discount for AAA or AARP?" What's the
Right.
worst I can say? No, I'm sorry, we don't. Or, hey,
Right.
yeah, as a matter
Right.
of fact, we do. Hey,
Right.
even if it's only 5, 10, or even 15%, hey, every
Well,
little
yeah.
bit
Well, it's
helps.
it still helps, so it
It
doesn't matter.
helps.
It helps.
Yes.
So I say, if you guys are out there, if you have an AARP card or if you have a AAA card, please,
Hmm.
even if before you go to the establishment, you can always go online. They'll let you know
Hmm.
if they take it or not, and they'll let you know what the discount is. Okay.
Yes.
All right. So now moving on.
Hmm.
Restaurants and mail delivery. Okay. Now we've already talked about the discounts as far as the restaurants. But if you are a Gen Xer or maybe a baby boomer,
Hmm.
if
Right.
you needed a second job, Uber, Lyft, DoorDash,
Yeah.
best ways to make money. Okay.
Hmm.
I do
Yes.
Uber on the weekends, and trust me, you can make a little piece of change over the weekend. And the great thing is check this out. Where else can you go somewhere where you can make your own hours? You can get up, you can make that money that day and
Hmm.
get paid with the moolah that day. Nowhere
That's
else.
that's
So
pretty
I'm just
awesome.
saying, for people
Yeah.
who have a driver's license that's up to date,
Yeah.
insurance that's up to date, and keep in mind, you don't have to drive people. You can pick up orders, pick up food. There's all
Right.
different types of ways, or you can even pick up groceries for people. If that is something you'd
Yeah.
want to do, you can most definitely take advantage of this. Okay? You can most
Yes.
definitely take advantage of this. All right. So now we're going to go on to the next. The next
Yes.
is getting discounts online. Folks, if you shop online, always look for the discount. But also, too, one of the places that really does give a discount is Amazon. Amazon they
Mhm.
have a big proponent of giving out discounts. But also,
Yes.
too, if you are a Capital One credit card owner, you get free shopping online with Amazon. So if you didn't
Nice.
know that, if you're Capital One credit card owner, hey, Capital One,
Yeah. Check it
that will
out.
help you
Yeah.
out. Okay? That will help you out. Okay?
Right.
Now,
Yeah.
also too, for us Gen Xers, baby boomers, people who need hearing aids, guess what? Online, there is a German engineered hearing aid company that will let you try their hearing aid for 45 days risk free. I'm pretty sure afterwards, folks, they're going to want you to pay for it, or you're going to need to have insurance. So you might want to look at that,
Mm-hmm.
ahead of time. But you can find this company online. It's not a specific company, but it's a German hearing aid company. They most definitely will let you try their hearing aids for 45 days, risk free. And then after that, you'd make a deal with them. I don't know how it works, but
Right.
just to put some deals out there, because listen, we're older people, right? Heather? We got to know about these
Yes.
deals. We should know about the
Yes.
deals.
For
Now,
sure.
this is something that me and Heather both can talk about. There's all kinds of things as far as credit card relief for debt. Okay. If you have credit card debt, you can always call your credit card company. Some
Mm-hmm.
of them will have you make a deal with them. You can always make a deal
Hmm.
with them. Or there
Yeah.
are some debt relief programs. Heather, you ever had to do that? You ever had to deal with debt relief, or you ever had to call your credit
N-
card company, work out a deal with them?
No, not really, but I have called a credit card company to lower my interest rate, you know, because let me tell you something. These credit card companies aren't going to lower it automatically because you're a good
No,
customer.
no,
But
you
you
got to
can
call them.
call, but you can call and negotiate and say, "Hey, I
That's
just got
right.
an offer over here. I got multiple offers. This one is giving me, this, that,
That's
and
right.
you're charging me this, and I've been with you for 5 years, 10 years.
That's right.
Uh, I would like to stay with you, but you know what? These deals are sounding really good. And they're doing a balance transfer with the interest free for a year, whatever it
That's
might
right.
be."
Maybe 18 months, 24 months. You never
Yeah.
know,
So,
folks. It'll work out.
and like all they can say is, "Oh no, I'm sorry, we can't at this time." But you know what? They may not give you maybe they'll give you, if they don't give you exactly that, they may give something close, and they may give you some sort of interest-free deal to keep you
Right.
there.
But
So
but the bottom line is you're not gonna know unless you ask.
yeah,
So you
yeah,
gotta
you
ask.
have to call and talk
You
it out.
gotta
And
ask.
I can tell you I've gotten interest rates lowered because I made a
Yeah.
phone call, for
So you
sure.
gotta
Yeah.
ask. Okay.
Yes, gotta ask.
Now, for you seniors who own homes, okay? Now, depending on what your situation is with your home, I don't know if you're a person who's leaving it to your children if they can afford it, because we got new laws now. It
Mm-hmm.
used to be where you could just leave your home to your kid. Now they got new laws now. It's totally different. So you might want to find out. But
Right.
if you're having issues and you're close to retirement age, there's all kinds of things you can do. You can either, do a home equity to bring that
Right.
rate down,
Mm-hmm.
or you can do something else. I don't know that. Heather, what do you call it? What do you
Uh,
call that when people,
the
what do you call a reverse
The
mortgage?
reverse mortgage. Yeah, that's something
Yes.
it's been out there for a little bit, and you're
Right.
always seeing, those famous people, advertising for those companies to try
Right,
to do a
right.
rebirth. So it is an option. I think if you're at the end of your rope, you might want to look at that. I think yeah, I mean it is an option, and like you
It's
said,
just
the
all of these are just options.
refinance.
It's not
Yeah,
to put anything out there. It's just to give people
yeah,
options
yeah,
because
right.
everybody's at a different place, so we don't know. But just to give you
Exactly.
options, you can either refinance, but once you're older, I'm pretty sure you're not going to be
Yes.
wanting to refinance if you're older.
Right.
So, yeah,
Yeah.
I don't know if you're going to be wanting to do that, but there's all kinds of options folks out there. We're just giving you options.
Right.
Okay? All right, now, as far as our last thing, we're going to talk about taxes. Now, if you're having issues with your taxes and you're older and those taxes
Hmm.
have climbed up, I would suggest
Yes.
that you make a deal with the IRS, or there's certain places called tax relief. Well, they
Yeah.
will they will work out a deal with the IRS, and sometimes
Right.
not only get it lowered, sometimes wipe out the debt all the way, especially if you're in good
Right.
standing. So
Yes.
don't just sit around in the debt. You don't have to.
Right.
There are ways for you to fix it. Okay?
Yeah.
There are ways for you to fix it. So
That's
now,
right.
enough,
Yes.
enough about this stuff. Let's get to the meat and potatoes of what we've been wanting to talk about, which is bum 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 bum
Yes.
Netflix, aka
Yes.
Charlie Sheen.
Yeah.
Now, let's get ourselves together here, folks. Let me and Heather get a little picture on here for you for this.
Yes.
There we are. Dun, dun, dun,
Okay.
dun.
There
Imperial
he is.
margarine. All right, so let's go ahead and get a description for this guy. The two-part documentary film examines Sheen's formative years and early career, followed by his drug abuse and scandals and public fallouts.
Mm,
Bum, ba, ba, bum, ba, ba, bum, ba, ba, bum, ba, ba,
yes. Like,
bum.
ooh.
You guys, this little two-part series
Yeah.
packs a punch.
Yes.
Mr. Sheen tells all. My God, he
Yeah.
told it all. I think
Mm,
my part was the part that I liked was I did like that through all his ups and downs, his family stuck by him. Even there were times he threw him
yes.
under the bus, they stuck by
Yeah.
him. So he
Yes.
was very lucky for that because that wouldn't happen with a lot of
Right.
families. So
Right.
Heather, tell us about your favorite part.
Well,
Tell us about
uh,
your favorite part.
well, first of all, I do have a favorite part, but what I do like about this whole two-part thing with Charlie Sheen is
Mhm.
that he was talking throughout the entire
Yes,
episode. They,
himself
yes, himself, and then they had family, friends, also ex-wives,
telling their
siblings.
versions.
Yeah, so I thought it was good. And so and that he was so open and honest, and that and you
Right,
know what, at the end of the day, he's come so far. He has more lives than a cat, right?
right.
I mean it's pretty amazing. But yeah, don't miss it. It's really good. But my favorite part is the Ice Cube story. That's
Ooh,
all I'm gonna say.
you guys gotta see it in order to understand
Yes.
what Heather's talking about. So please, if you haven't seen it, She can't tell you, and I can't tell you what the Ice Cube
Mm-mm.
story is, but when you go to see it, you will know.
It's pretty
You will
wild.
know. It's pretty
It
wild. He was a pretty wild dude, Heather, right?
listen, for most people, come on. I mean, we've had a crazy night or a crazy day,
Right.
right?
Right,
Okay, but
right.
this guy has had decades of craziness.
Man, he did a lot.
He's did a lot, and the
He
thing
did a
is,
lot. And
I
still have
mean,
his faculties. Still have his faculties and still having
yes,
conversations. Folks, please go see
hmm,
please go see the documentary. We're not
yes.
going to tell you anything. The only reason why we're saying he's still having his faculties is because if you go see it and you see how much he was doing of everything,
Oh my
I
gosh,
cannot understand how
everything.
this guy can have a decent conversation, right, Heather?
Yes, and the thing is that so many of his friends were also doing the same thing, and you'll see all those
Hmm.
actors and actresses, and a lot of them were enablers too. Even
Right,
when he's faced with even having an inkling like maybe I shouldn't do this, maybe they'll
right,
talk me out of it. And as a
right,
matter of fact, he gets egged on like, "Oh, nah, come on, let's do it."
right,
So yeah, even at one point that he seems like, oh, okay, well maybe I shouldn't do that. And then the group, the friend or the friends are like, come on, let's
right.
do it. So he just hung around with some people that were all in the same situation too, which
That's
didn't
right.
help.
Yeah,
Yeah,
they didn't mind. They didn't mind. I mean, he did. Whew.
they did
Folks,
lots.
please, if I were you,
Yeah,
please go and check this
yeah,
out. I mean, he did a
yeah.
lot, friend, right?
Yeah, and he's been sober now for like 7 years, and he looks good. Like I said, the interview and stuff, like you said, he looked good. He was talking
Yeah,
well.
yeah,
I
he
was
did. He
just
looked
like,
good.
wow. Now, the only thing is, the father and Emilio, they didn't come on. They
Yeah,
declined to, be on,
yeah.
which
That's
I
fine. I
I
mean,
can
we got we
understand.
got
I
to
can
understand that
totally.
they've been through a lot with him.
They've been through a
So
lot. They've
they've
been
been
through
through a
the,
lot.
yeah, they don't
They've been
need
through a
that.
lot.
Yeah.
Now, listen, Heather, listen, before we get off here,
Yes.
come on. You folks,
Yeah.
listen, Heather did some extra background on them.
Yes.
So Heather will let you know the reason why they are who they are as far as their last name being Sheen, their
Hmm.
ethnicity. Heather,
Yes.
we got about 2 minutes. Go ahead,
Okay.
give them the
Okay.
punch. Let them know.
So Charlie Sheen's dad, Martin Sheen, was born as Ramon Estevez. Okay.
Yes.
Uh, Martin Sheen's father was Spaniard and his mom was Irish. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
And then something that I read about was, I guess, back in like 1958, at that time, there was a lot of prejudice, against Hispanics,
Right.
which, were
Yeah.
kind of
Yeah.
history
Mm-hmm.
repeating itself.
Repeating itself.
Yes. And so Martin Sheen decided to change his name just to avoid that typecast, on films. He wanted to
Right.
broaden his horizons. He just wanted to be like a
Right.
Hispanic.
Right.
So he changed it to Martin Sheen. And then
Right.
Charlie Sheen, he went with Sheen last
Right.
name. And so Emilio, though, he kept his last name, which is the family last name, Estevez.
Right.
And it really was, from the interviews I saw, he was really wanted to honor his family and his commitment to his own like identity as an actor. Like he was okay with
Awesome.
it, like I'm an Estevez. This is my
Right.
family name. It has history. It has so many
Right.
generations. And
Right.
so, yeah, I can totally respect that. So that is why his name, he did not change it. It's Estevez. But the other, the father and the brother changed it, for, stage name, you know.
For
So,
purposes. Okay.
yeah, yeah.
All
So that was
right.
it.
Well,
Hmm.
folks, look at this. I cannot believe it. Me and Heather kept it under 20 minutes. I love
Woo,
it.
woo, woo.
That means that us as Gen Xers, we getting better.
We're
we're
getting
getting
better.
better.
We're
We're
getting
getting better.
better.
We're getting better.
That's right,
Mm,
baby girl.
mm, mm.
We
Okay, let
got
me
it.
stop
We
playing.
got it. We
We
got
got it. We doing it. Ah. Flossy, flossy, flossing,
Oh
flossing,
my God.
flossing.
All I can
Okay,
say
let
is
me
Vogue,
stop.
Vogue, Vogue, Vogue.
Right. Oh,
Strike a
folks, so
pose.
listen. Listen, before you get off of here, please like, share, and subscribe. Jollystudios at gmail.com,
Yes.
www.jollystudios.com, and at Heather Mola. Please follow us next week. We don't know when, but if you
Yes.
touch that little bell and like us, we'll be here next week. We don't know when, but we will be here. Okay.
Yes,
We
you
love you
will.
guys. We appreciate your support and we'll continue to move on.
That's right. Thank
Power to
you
the
for
people,
joining
brother.
us.
Power to the people. Bye bye.